and I had to look at a few things, of course. Thank you guys for joining the show. It is late. Oh, you know it's late. I know it's late. Tell the world how late it is. Right now it is 9:56 Pacific Standard Time here in Phoenix. How late is it where you are in the world? Hope you guys are enjoying your night. I hope you guys will really enjoy this. I'm looking forward to it because everybody says this was a really good video, as his name is the Return of the Jedi, Jedidiah. Return of the Jedi. He clapped back at the woman who's been telling the world that she is the mama of Chicago, and her baby, there was a conspiracy to kill her baby, known as Kenneka Jenkins. Do I believe there was a conspiracy to kill her baby? I actually do. I'll take a poll right now. They'll cut that out and put it on somebody's page. I'll ask you guys a question and see who answers it how. Do you believe Kenneka Jenkins' death was as simple as she walked into a freezer? Or do you think, like I think, them niggas killed that girl? What do you think? Also, I want to ask you guys a question, if I could. Have you guys seen that new movie, Constipation? Have you guys seen that new movie, Constipation? Anybody seen the new movie Constipation? Yes, Constipation. Anybody seen it? Nobody seen the new movie Constipation? Shit, I forgot. It hasn't come out yet. Yeah. 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 Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for joining the show. Let me see. Y'all remember I told y'all that girl Lucretia had blocked me, right? Y'all remember that girl who blocked me, right? Lucretia. Well, let me show you guys something. Let me go ahead and send her the link. Since I know she watching. Poor girl. Do y'all know that Lucretia girl blocked me, and I told y'all she had blocked me? You don't know that bitch unblocked me to say something to me. His bitches is crazy. If you don't believe me, check it out. I look right here. It'll tell you. I scroll right here. I put it right here. There's the page. And all I have to do is refresh. If she's blocked me, it'll go away. It'll say the page doesn't exist. This bitch unblocked me. And let me tell you what she unblocked me for. Let me show y'all what she unblocked me for. Let's go into the... Oh, Jesus. This is the silliest thing. Hey, Lucretia, I know you watching. First off, let me tell y'all how lame this bitch is. This is why she got $25. She put this post up. Stop putting up. How many of y'all notice that black women good at putting up posts like this that nobody responds to? When they always talk about how good their life is and nobody responds to it. Look at what she wrote. There's no better feeling than going to sleep and waking up next to the love of your life. He brings me so much peace, love, and joy. He brings me joy when I'm down. Even though she's fat, he likes his bitches big and round. He brings me joy. He brings her joy. He brings me joy. Finding true happiness is everything. Good night. And then she tagged him. Ah, come on, dog. You got two people to like that shit. You got two people to like your comment, and you only putting it up after I put up that damn video that you said that watch. I know you're watching it, Lucretia. I know you're looking with your looking ass. Cretia, look, I don't have no beef with you, man. You came at me. Let me help you out. I know you feel bad, and you've been roasted enough. If you leave me alone, just go on about your business, you should have never fucked with me in the first place. If you so happy with your husband, you should have never said a word to me. Can we agree on that, man? Surely we can agree on that I wasn't fucking with you. Surely I don't care what you said about my daughter. You don't know my daughter. And if you find her unattractive, I mean, that's on you. I don't care. And if you find my mom to be a bitch, well, you wouldn't be alone. There's several other people who would say something like that. So, I mean, but I'm curious. Why did you block me and then unblock me? Wait a minute. Maybe she said something. Bow, 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 bow. Come on, Blue. Let's go look in my inbox. Bow, 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 bow. Let's go look in the inbox, Blue. It's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When she talks, I wanna yell, man! Let's see what she wrote. Come on, Blue. Let's see what she wrote. Okay. That's what I wrote. Let's see what she wrote. I wrote here, that's what she posted on her page, and this is when she blocked me and said, hilarious, I'm about to expose you for begging for money on a GoFundMe for a wedding. This is too funny. She unblocked me at 8:41 my time when I was on the show, apparently. Somebody said, how do I remember so many old shows? I don't know. Got a steel trap when it comes to I like pop culture. This is what she wrote. Bitch, this is Lucretia. Let me ask you something. Why would she have to tell me who she was? Why would she have to tell me who she was when her messages are coming to the same inbox that all the other messages have been coming to? Why would she have to stop and say, hey, this is Lucretia? Who even wants to say that name when they got that name? But let's see what she wrote. Bitch, this is Lucretia. It was a dare from the girl who commented, dumb bitch. Know your facts before you make a video. Now, let's stop right there. She told me to know my facts before I make a video. Let's see what she says to continue. Because you remember what I said. Y'all see how I got that bitch now using punctuation? You can't say that I'm not good at what I do. I shamed this bitch into using punctuation. Lucretia, you can thank me now. She wasn't using punctuation. I made fun of the fact that her and the rest of them were not using punctuation. Now she's using punctuation. They have Rod Stewart come out here and saying punctuation. I say I'm the grammar hero. I'm on this bitch like super wide. I'm gonna be the new super wide for next season. She put, and you spell wedding wrong, dumb lame bitch. You're too old to act the way you do. There she goes again. Same old shit. Come on, dear. How you going to keep telling me I'm too old when you're the one that called an 11-year-old ugly over and over again? How are you going to say I'm wrong when you literally have learned from me to do better? Look at how you're writing now as opposed to how you wrote the entire time we were talking. You got to give me some credit, ma'am. Right, she actually spelled no right this time. Instead of N-O. Because of me fucking with her about this, she got better. Give me my credit. Give me my credit. People don't understand how this works. That's all I'm doing. You should be able to tell somebody that's fucked up. That's fucked up. They don't have to thank you for it. Just hope that they change. That's it. I don't have looking for no pat on the back or somebody that I'm just offering you something that's a better way. And normal people should be able to say, well, that does make sense. You don't have to say thank you to me or nothing. Just common sense. I know that you're going to get tired of me fucking with you about these same old things, and you're going to at least change. Like, well, would hope that you'd stop calling my daughter ugly, because if you're going to say I'm too old to respond to you, idiot, then you're too old to talk to an 11-year or about an 11-year-old that you never met. Now, you think she'd learn, but that's where you'd be wrong. She continues, and you spelled wedding wrong, you dumb lame bitch. You're too old to act the way you do. You wanted some attention so bad it's ridiculous. She said, I wanted attention so bad. Lucretia, who contacted who first? Lucretia, how many times did I tell you to just stop and it would end? How many times did I say that to you? How many times during the live show I said, stop? How many times? Have y'all noticed that black women will call you thirsty after putting up pictures of they pussy? You thirsty. Wait, what? These niggas is thirsty. You serious? Right. I wanted the attention, not her. Nope. I wanted the attention. She didn't want it. Bitch, it been deleted, not just, bitch, it been deleted, not just not activated. Worry about why you taking showers with little kids, you pervert. There it is. First off, she said it had been deleted, not deactivated. That's a fucking lie. It was up. I had the proof up. You're telling a lie, bitch. I would have never been able to have the active shot if it wasn't up. And what you need to learn is that people, you don't have any friends, fat ass. Lucretia, your own friends told me about your post. Your own friends. They said, just don't tell her I told you. But this bitch is broke and ratchet. They said she pretends, tell me, Lucretia, if I'm wrong or if they're lying. They said she pretends to be holier than thou, but she's an undercover hoe, a liar, and a hypocrite. Don't make me keep on getting them people to send me shit and I start sending it to your man. Don't do that. Don't do that, dear. The people who know you, who you thought were on your side, who live in your city, apparently are getting a fucking kick out of me fucking with you, you idiot. The people who know you are getting a kick out of me roasting you. So they sending me shit about you. That's why you got them 2 damn likes on your post. So while you calling me a fucking coon and you reading shit on the internet, stop taking showers with little kids. What's the difference between you and me, whore? If I was taking showers with little kids, you shouldn't be typing it in my inbox. You should be telling the police. Unless you just don't give a shit and you just want to tell me to stop doing it and hope I do it. Well, remember, if I'm taking showers with little kids, that must mean I enjoy it. And if you think it's wrong, telling me you should stop probably ain't going to stop me. Telling me in my inbox in that manner and then say, fucking coon. Wouldn't I be a fucking pedophile, you dumbass? Why am I a coon, pedophile, and the same shit recycled? How many of y'all have noticed it is the exact same shit recycled? They don't even come up with them new. Right, she just heard that. She didn't even repeat it right. Stop taking showers with little kids. Now it's I just go around taking random showers with little kids, right? Oh, and don't forget, I like girls to stick dildos in my ass. Oh, and don't forget, I'm gay. Oh, and don't forget, what's the other stuff? I'm a scam artist. I owe child support. Can y'all find something new? Or do y'all just and they recycle it like they just went and found this shit out and they're dumping some new shit out. That's like me saying, that's why you got that Golden Gate Bridge. San Francisco, that's why you got it. I wrote back to her, I said, oh, poor baby. Now you just saying anything because the truth hurts. Didn't you block me, sir? LOL. Since that's what they like doing, I do it back to them. If I'm sleeping with kids, wouldn't I be in jail? LOL. Oh, I'm going to go live and show the world the stuff you keep writing me. You are sick, chick. Seems like that's why you got a broke-ass man and a fat-ass face. Come on, fat bitch. You could do better than that. What, do you just go on the internet and just search bad shit about Tommy and whatever came up, you just started repeating it? Anyway, let's get to the real story. I just wanted y'all to see this girl claimed that I'm desperate. Listen, remember, y'all, she said, I'm desperate for attention, but she's the one that unblocked me in order to come in and talk to me. You literally unblock me in order to come talk to me, and you say that I want your attention. That doesn't make sense. But then most of the things that come out of these dumb whores' faces doesn't make sense. There's no better feeling than going to sleep and waking up with the love of your life. If you with the love of your life, and we do see that you're in Mississippi, why are you typing me? It's a new day over there. It is the 26th. Why are you typing me? Anyway, Jedidiah, I'm getting used to saying it. Sweet Jedidiah, bam, bam, bam. Good times never felt so good. Dun, 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 sweet Jedidiah. Now, it's odd that sweet Jedidiah is going back and forth, because if you guys remember, Jedidiah was in his car at one point saying he was going to kill himself. Do any of you guys remember that? He was in his car saying he was going to kill himself. I don't know what made him break down like that, but he had broken down, said he was finna off himself. He was in bad shape. He was going to kill himself. Yes, he was in the car filming himself saying he was going to kill himself. I'm sick of this life. That nigga was in there like Casey and JoJo. He was in the car crying, filming himself. Look at what they done to me. They won't let me on TV. They kicked me out of Trump rally. And now won't nobody hang with me. Live, live, oh live. Live, 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 live. Live, live, oh Lord. He was gonna kill himself. Now I don't think that shit's funny. Because I've told y'all I have no problem pointing out that I'd been suicidal several times. I was up there singing like I was Alexander O'Neal. I'm fed up now, I'm finna commit suicide.
Why not close your eyes? Follow me through
suicide, yeah. I'm gonna commit suicide.
I just want what is right. Fuck it, bitch. Suicide, suicide.
Who know that song? I found a big bottle of Tylenol. Took the whole bottle by myself. Woke up the next day still alive. Can't even kill myself. Had suicide with friends. Suicide with ideals. Don't suicide my lifestyle. I'm stupid. Hey, Zone, you can't do that, sir. You see when you try to sing like me, how stupid it sounds? You see when you try to do it? They act like I told him Tommy. Tommy act like he sings all the songs himself. Eh? You weren't singing before me, so that would mean you got it from somewhere. If you got film footage before I exist and you was never doing this, you can't then turn around and say, I didn't get it from him. You did. I would never lie and say I didn't get something from where I got it from. He literally weren't doing something before. If I was hanging around Puffy and you had never heard me say, take that, ha ha. Now all of a sudden I'm hanging around Puffy and I'm saying, take that, ha ha. I got it from Puffy. Don't act like Tommy's the only one that can can sing, like he invented everything. I'm going to keep listening to him. I'm going to get his voice down. I can't wait to play that clip of him going off on other people saying, if you used to be Soto Nation, then you shouldn't talk about them when you leave. He said that's some bitch shit. Somebody found the clip and gave it to me. And I would love to see him answer for that one. Out of his own mouth, he said, that's what kills me about you niggas. You was Soto Nation, then when you leave, you act like you hate him. You can't do that when you leave. If you don't like him, just leave. That's what he said out of his own mouth. But anyway, let's get to the story. This man was about to commit suicide at one point, but it's a good thing that he seemed to have gotten his life back together and he's ready to go. Now, this woman, Mrs. Teresa Martin, have accused him of stealing donation money. And Teresa wants out. She don't want to protest anymore. She said, the hotel won. You got it. You won. I give up. She was like Teddy Atlas. You want to give it up? Where my wrestling fans at? My wrestling fans got that. Teddy Atlas used to always say to her, you want to give it up? He's trying to get him to tap out. You want to give it up? She quit. She just wants her money. She says, since y'all told me if we stop marching, whatever money's left over, I get it. So she called him a scammer. He looked like a scam artist. Look, if you calling a woman mama that ain't your mama, you a scam artist. No, it's not Tony Atlas. It's Teddy Atlas. What was in that? No, the black ref. What was his name? I forgot his name. Teddy Long. Sorry, I'm my bad. It was a Teddy Long. He was a ref, the black ref. He used to always say, "Won't give it up." When they would lock up, he'd tap him. Won't give it up. I think his name was, I can't remember. Maybe it's Teddy Long. But it's the black ref. He would always say, "You want to give it up." I used to laugh when he would say that. And I think he became like a manager after that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and play this and see what we got. This was him coming back after the video earlier today when I talked about, or when I let it play, when Teresa was saying, hey, Teresa was saying, look, him and the other people around him was stealing money, and I want my money. So let's go.
Hello, Facebook family. This is Jedidiah, and
so guys, that is his name, Jedidiah. Sweet Jedidiah.
Hello, Facebook family. This is Jedidiah, and there is a lot of questions, a lot of valid questions that need and will be answered tonight, and there are quite a few people who you will hear from. I want to give you a second to come in.
This is Jedidiah. This is Jedidiah.
And I thought that I did the hardest live I would have ever done in my life, but this actually will no doubt be the hardest live I've ever done in my entire life. And so the first thing that I want to say is thank you.
I don't like that.
Hello, Facebook family. This is Jedidiah, and
I guess you guys can
express themselves. But I'm gonna say this: orientation stood firm without, and mom actually will no doubt be.
I can't get it to play right.
Hello, Facebook family.
I need to call Shakespeare because I can't get this to play right.
And there is a lot of questions, a lot of valid questions that need and will be answered tonight, and there are quite a few people who you will hear from. I want to give you a second to come in. And I thought that I did the hardest live I would have ever done in my life, but this actually will no doubt be the hardest live I've ever done in my entire life. And so the first thing that I want to say is thank you to every single individual who has been a part of fighting for Kenneka Jenkins. I'm convinced that had we not fought the way we fought, and as hard as we fought, that this story would have been swept under the rug. When the news left, we were still there. And so there is some speculation based off of a Facebook Live that Mom has put out. And Mom said that she did not know about a fund. And I'm just going to go straight to the facts. And I'm going to say that it is impossible for that to be true because it's been done in a very public way. I said I'm going on record publicly several times to say that Mom knows about the Freedom Fund. And I personally went to Mom and asked her, can we raise funds for the people that are out here fighting, that are going to get cases, that need to eat, that have to be transported? Because this thing was taking a life of its own. And Mom, without any kind of disorientation, stood firm on her feet and looked at me and said, do it. Because she didn't want anybody associated with this fight to not have backup and resources. And so we told you all several times throughout this that
when you keep calling this grown ass woman mom, that lets me know you're an idiot.
We would give mom the ledger and we would show her what was spent, because, come on, y'all, you have many, many videos. You have so many things to refer to. Now we have tapes that we have to review. And in those tapes, and what I said we would do, we would give her the ledger. We would let her look at the ledger. We would show her what came in, what went out. It was sent electronically. Everything was accounted for. And I said that we would turn it over to mom, and we would let mom make the final decisions. And so over the last 48 hours, I was trying to get to mom. I have text messages in my phone to prove it. And I've been trying to get it, and it was very strange when mom went on Facebook Live and said that no one represents her family. It was very strange when she had said that she's not for division and that she didn't want no church attack, and she forgave him.
Wait a minute. Why would you say it's very strange that she says nobody represent the family when she literally did that to that brown-skinned man that looked like Jim Brown, who you were standing with when he stood there and said he viewed the videotapes and it looked like the girl killed herself? You were standing right there with him. And the next day, she went off on him and said nobody represents the family. Then you stepped up, even though you came from the same camp. So if I was her, why would I let somebody who stood there with the guy who lied to me or lied on me or lied about whatever it is, why would I let the man that was standing right with him be next in line? If I fire a coach, I'm firing the whole staff.
And I knew at that moment that something was wrong. And so I told mom, because of the amount of attacks that even came after that, that I would pull back and go to the background. And so there are a lot of people that are surrounding me right now, and they're very hurt. People that have been here since the beginning. And I'm just going to show you a visual. I'm not going to speak for them. But Sheena's crying. Notoria's upset. What's your name? Michaela's upset. What's your name? Rashonda, Mika,
some fat bitch. God, dog, that's a
Tasha,
fat.
Young lady, Tawana, Toy.
You know that's a fat asshole, and you know that fat hoe looking gay.
That is a big old bitch.
What's your name? Rashonda.
God, dog. What is this bitch wearing? She wearing my grandmama's couch linen. I remember sitting on that couch in the early 80s. She is wearing that damn. I thought my grandmother threw that couch out. She found it and turned it into a pair of pants.
Mika in the back. Tasha, young lady. Tawana. Toya. Tamra. Amir. White man.
Ah, he called it white man. Y'all heard that?
I'm just going to show you a visual. I'm not going to speak for them.
He called it a white man.
Crying. Notoria's upset. What's your name? Michaela's upset. What's your name? Rashonda, Mika, in the back. Tasha, young lady. Tawana. Toya. Tamra. Amir, white man. And John. All of these people have been here since the beginning. So I'm going to come back to
the white man. Y'all all so black. But the white man got to come in there and film your shit professionally, because you niggas don't know how to film your own shit professionally. So y'all hate white people, but y'all got to have the white man up in there. Now, it'd be funny if the white man, if it was one black dude that was working with a bunch of white people and they said, black man, what's your name? White man.
take some stuff, but I'm going to let them come and express themselves. But I'm going to say this. We are so hurt because regardless of what any of the extra noise would be, we did everything we said we were going to do. We got the buses. We fed people. We showed up for jail support. We called mom to say we're showing her the ledger and she can have the money. And we're confused at how any of this could have been made to be looking like we tried to take advantage of her. People were staying in my home. They were not even in a hotel. We coordinated people's travel out of state. We did so much. We kept this alive. And so many people became connected to this. People became connected to this because of our fight. My mother been on her in a sick bed and doing surgery. I almost lost my biological mama. And I still went out and marched for her the next day. Sheena left her children with a babysitter and traveled all the way to Chicago. These people didn't deserve this. And this family has had 3 funding sources. And they never said anything to us about making sure the protesters was all right. We brought that to them. And when we said we were doing it, now you look at it because it's on record. We said out of our mouths, the funds that are going to the Freedom Fund are specifically for those who are fighting. And Mom approved it. And we also said out of our mouths that, but also if you want to give for this family, they chose YouCaring.com. I didn't even know about the other 2 sources. I don't know, Mama Teresa, why you did this, but you hurt a lot of people. People are really breaking down. And so I'm going to let someone else speak, and I'll be back.
Maybe that's the problem. You got Mama Teresa instead of Mother Teresa. That might be the problem. You got hot Mama Teresa.
Y'all, thank you for the time.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Greg. I want to give a thanks to all you people that came, that came for being here with me from.
Greg got a Cro-Magnon head. Greg is the missing link. Why does Greg look like he gonna say you right? Why does Greg look like he gonna say me Grimlock? Me Grimlock looking to beat up on some Decepticons. Why you not let Grimlock beat up Decepticons?
Day one and being with me now. I've been through a lot of situations with all these guys, And I just want to say this, Mama, how can you say that my peoples just use the money just for anything and this, that, and the other, Mama? You can't say that. I've been with these guys from day one. I was out there protesting with them since day one.
Greg looked like he would headbutt the shit out of a nigga.
In the cold, man, Mom, I don't even.
Somebody say he look like Solomon Grundy.
I want to say you wrong, I want to say you right. I'm just going to say like you said, God gonna handle it.
He look like one of them Olmec heads.
Justice for Kenneka, that's all I'm going to say.
Come on, y'all. I'm going to have to do this differently because... Okay, go ahead. Y'all, you gotta come on, y'all. Say what's on y'all.
Why is there so many fat bitches? Why is it always freedom and protested bitches are real ugly as shit?
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm Tamara, and I've been in the back burner for a while, but I've been out here supporting everything that's been going on with Kenneka.
1 for 1 with fake hair. Let's go.
And I hit my girl Mika since 9/11.
Kenneka, Mika, Sheikah, Tweeka, Kika.
Since everything transpired. But what I'm not understanding is, and I try not to get emotional because I have kids and everything, and I can't sit here and say, I understand what Teresa's going through, but what I don't understand is that how is it that people is robbing, stealing, or misusing funds when a lot of our
listen to what you said. How is it that people is robbing, stealing? These, and she said she's a mother. We are getting taught by idiots. Y'all have to understand by now, I can't be making this up. I'm not going out to find these women. No matter where they're coming from, they speak the same.
Personal funds, a lot of our personal time. I've taken time away from my work. I've taken my girl Mika, who can't even, I know how emotional she gets. She's taking time from her business to come out here and to protest. She's lost money. I mean, literally, she's on there wondering about gas. I put gas. I've taken my money. I've bought Gatorade. I've taken my money. I've did shirts.
If you motherfuckers are broke like that, you know what you should do? Not go to the damn protest for something that is suspect in the first place.
I sit here and listen to. I sat in a jail cell when I don't even have to. I didn't have to sit in the jail cell and wait for these people. I mean, Lamont was arrested twice, 5 charges. We got somebody in jail right now that we don't even have any money to get for. Guess what? I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to pay for it out of my pocket to help this young man get out of jail. This man is all the way from another state to sit here to help. These people are coming from different states to help with this fight. They hear from these different states, from Oregon, Atlanta, from South Carolina, North Carolina. People support from New York, support from all these states, from other countries of the world. And for sit here and say we don't represent you, then who are we representing? Who are we? Who are we out here? This right here is just a chapter of a book that's been sitting, a story that's been told for. It's not just Kenneka. It's a lot of people. What I'm not understanding is that I'm taking time away from my kids. I got my 16-year-old. I've been out here about 5-6 nights. My 16-year-old is out here watching my 2-year-old, my 12-year-old, just so I can come out here and protest.
Did y'all hear what this black bitch just stated with a straight face into a camera? How many of you black children were forced to keep your siblings at 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16 while your mother went and did some stupid shit? She proudly just stated that her 16-year-old is at home taking care of a 12-year-old and a 2-year-old. Who leaves a 2-year-old at home for days with a teen? Who leaves a 2-year-old at home with a teen? Right. Somebody should have immediately called CPS. You know who it is, and if y'all know where she lives, you should have told them. She left her a kid she just had to go for a bullshit protest. A bullshit protest. Not a real protest, not a protest worth a fuck, a bullshit protest. For days, she said. 5 days so far.
Who are we out here? This right here is just a chapter of a book that's been sitting, a story that's been told for. It's not just Kenneka. It's a lot of people. What I'm not understanding is that I'm taking time away from my kids. I got my 16-year-old. I've been out here about 5-6 nights. My 16-year-old is out here watching my 2-year-old, my 12-year-old, just so I can come out here and protest. So I can come out here and sit with a kid I ain't never met. With people I ain't never met. And if anything don't come good out of this, it's the friendships, the camaraderie, everything that we done made through this. Teresa, I'm not sure who's out there pulling your strings, sweetheart. I'm not knowing what's going on. But we're not out here for nothing. We're not out here for nothing. Nobody's out here for any personal gain. Those buses had to be paid for. That food had to be paid for. Those people were out there passing out for you, for your baby. For justice, for tapes, for everything that we've been out there chanting. And I'm not understanding. I'm not going to cry in front of the film because I know a lot of people are watching right now. I'm not going to do that.
Where's your kid's father, Fatty? Fatty, you got 3 kids. Where's their fathers? Is anybody paying this any attention? Father nowhere in sight. Man nowhere in sight. She says she ain't gonna cry on film. Cry on film. It's so entertaining. Cry on film. Big old bitch. No man. You left the 16-year-old with a 2-year-old. You just had a baby. You are ain't shit bitch. I'm gonna tell all you ladies this. You are ain't shit bitch if you got a 2-year-old and you leave it at home with a teenager. I wouldn't leave my 2-year-old home with a grown-ass person, much less a teenager. Here's my rule. You can keep my kid when my kid can tell me what the fuck you did. Who else got that rule? That's why I can't wait to be like married and have like a couple of kids with a chick. I really do want to do this. I don't know why, but I do. Who else has that rule, though? You can't keep my kid if my kid can't tell me what the fuck you did. That's the rule. When my kid can word for word tell me what's going on in their life, when I can sit down and hold a back and forth conversation, you can keep my kid. Until then, hell no. Keep my kid and all my kid can say is 5, 6 damn words. Nope. So for those of you who don't know it, who've never thought like that, hopefully now you're thinking that way. Never leave your kids with anybody who you don't know when your kids can't speak. We've all seen those nanny cam footage, and that shit is scary. The nanny cam footage when you got your babies and shit, they be slapping shit out your baby, sticking them with pokers and stuff. No. When my kid can say run-on sentences and I have to tell them, shut the fuck up, you getting on my nerves, yeah, I'll let somebody keep you then. When you can tell me how your day was, yeah, I'll let you keep me then. When you can get in depth about movies we just saw, yeah, I'll let somebody keep you then.
But please help us understand what's going on. You got Lamont out here just devastated. Everybody in here devastated. People around me are crying. And you can't tell me they get...
Well, if y'all devastated, why don't y'all just go ahead and transform?
Can pay for that. They're not getting any funds for that. Nobody's getting anything for anything. I've lost a lot of money to come out here and do this. I have let orders go for my company that I own to come out here. For you, I'm wearing this shirt for Kenneka.
She's a big old bitch.
For Kenneka. I'm not proud.
That's a lot of material. That's a lot of material, girl. That's a lot of material. Sting will be proud. That's a lot of material, girl. That's a lot of material.
Not for anything. I just want to know what's going on. I'm quite sure a lot of other people are want to know too. Help us to understand, because we got a lot of people hurting, and I'm quite sure if it was to benefit them, if any money, any type of funds or anything was trying to come out.
That girl got more rolls than no Charlies.
Well, nobody be sitting here shedding any tears. Wouldn't be no lie. We'll be hiding just like Andrew Holmes would. Okay? Yeah, ain't none of that going on. I'm finna move.
So then threw Andrew Holmes, a.k.a. Jim Brown, back under the bus again.
So I want to say two things, and I'm going to let the next person go. Number one, for clarity, if you watch the first part of her video, she says, I just found out 2 days that people were collecting money. And then she goes on to say, and they told me that it was somewhere around $2,000 left. Well, that was us. So we were hiding or we were stealing. Why would we tell you that we collected funds? And as you know, the funds that we collected, this is what's left. And what do you want us to do with it? I text Mom yesterday, and I said, Mom, and I told you guys, and I got on Facebook Live this morning, and I said, I'm going to fight from the background. But my heart was so broken because I was at Salem Baptist Church. I had just left from talking to Reverend Meeks and secured the House of Hope for her with a 10,000-seater church. And I texted Mom excited, and I said, hey, you know, we got a 10,000-seat church, but the message that came behind it literally broke my heart. And I was like, because they were accusing us of being in cahoots with the hotel. That makes no sense. To me, it made no sense. And so I was like, well,
What the hell we want?
what do you want the church? And she said, no, somebody's going to get us to church. And I said, okay. I said, well, can I talk to you, because I don't really understand where this is coming from or what's going on. And then her guy came on and said that we were not to call anymore. But the reason why I wasn't out there is because I kept my word. I said I was going to march until Mama told me to stop. And out the blue, Mama told me to stop. And I'm going to let the other people speak, but...
And Mama used to say, don't you march, young man. And Mama used to say, you stole all of that cash. And Mama used to say, take your black ass on. And Mama used to say, live your life.
I don't think that this is Mama Teresa. I'm convinced that this is the people that's around her. Come on, Sheena, you want to say? Anybody else?
I don't even really know what to say.
That bitch came straight from Area
Going
51.
on. I know I drove all the way to Rosemont to March. No.
Y'all black women are struggling. You know, like Tupac is still struggling. Black women are still struggling. You don't put these dumbass things in your face. Need Christopher's Cross to make a song for her. Alien, look at that face, the top part of your cranium. See them shits spread like a Dorito. Soon I want guacamole. Fantasy, it gets the best of me. Looking at this alien. Piercings into her face, dog. She need to be sprayed with some mace, dog. Won't you believe me? Alien, look at this face in the top part of her cranium.
Going on, feel good.
You text me, remember?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm like, you gonna
I'm
be
struggling to talk right now. But I don't know where the accusation's coming from. But I know that it was known that we had a freedom fund for the protesters, which is separate from Teresa's own fund for her daughter and her lawyers and all that stuff to get paid for.
I want to blame Pierce. Somebody just money home.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It wasn't supposed, that wasn't her money in the...
Why that voice so deep? Why that voice so deep? Why she sound like any old tranny that you know, or any old dyke?
First place, they just asked what to do with the rest of it, which was really an offer to her. She said to the protesters over. She said that in her own video.
I'm waiting on this bitch to say, I don't know why she didn't want us to march, but what I'm gonna do is make her an offer she can't refuse. Here's what I want you to do, Michael. Somebody's gonna come to you, Michael, and they're gonna offer to set up a meeting. They're gonna set up a meeting with you and the hot mama, Teresa. Just remember, whoever comes to set up this meeting, that's the traitor.
So all the people that's sending me, blowing up my phone right now, ain't nobody steal no money. Ain't no please tell me this ain't true. Y'all know what it is. Ain't nobody got to steal money. We all make money. We got an income. But at the same time, we can't afford to take care of how many people be coming out Friday was like
2,000.
2,000. We can't afford to take care of all them people by ourselves. So everybody on here know that y'all was donating, and y'all know what y'all was donating to, and y'all know what we was using it for. Cause I ain't got no new pair of shoes. I ain't got no new vehicle. Ain't nobody pay my rent.
No new iPhone.
None of my bills got paid from this. None of.
But you just said you all had money, so you shouldn't have these problems with money. Anytime you complain about money, don't tell me you all have money. First off, there are millionaires who are stealing millions. I hate when people tell me I don't need to steal money. Most of the biggest thieves in the United States didn't need to steal money. Greed makes you want more of it.
Nobody got paid. We don't get paid for doing what we do. Period. I ain't never seen nobody get paid for this. Then nobody offer to pay, except for the donations, and we used it accordingly. So, get out of here with that. Y'all got me bent.
Y'all got me bent.
Shouldn't nobody even feel this way, helping other people.
Two fat bitches and a dyke. I couldn't tell if the dyke's hair was real or not, but the two fat bitches both got fake hair. And y'all want to tell me white women do it too. We 2 for 2, possibly 3 for 3 of motherfuckers walking around with somebody else's hair in their head.
Well, like that. I was about to say something else.
So she was money hungry, right or wrong?
I ain't accusing nobody.
That man in the background, Solomon Grundy, says she was money hungry. And wait. We don't want to say that, Solomon. The camera's on. That's what we said before we start filming. Come on, dog.
Shouldn't nobody even feel this way, helping other people out like that. I was about to say something else.
So she was money hungry, right or wrong?
Look at the fat chick trying to make herself cry. Look at the fat bitch trying to make herself cry.
This bullshit.
Stop it.
Good Sheena, y'all.
Take your time. Tell me how you feel. Take your time.
Stop it.
Put it in God.
Oh, stop it.
People sacrificing time, money, all their energy, health.
They children.
So let me start by telling you all that I am gainfully fucking employed. I don't need anybody's money. And that fund started with $800 of my own money. I put that in. I talked to Mama myself. She asked me over the last 2 days.
Hold on a minute. Are these Negroes or Mayans? I want somebody to answer me this question. Are these Negroes or Mayans? Who knows why I asked that question? Are these Negroes or Mayans? Did these motherfuckers just say they were sacrificing children? Maybe I heard this wrong. Let me see.
This Sheena, y'all.
Take your time. Tell me how you feel. Take your time. Put it in God's hands and let it go out.
People sacrificing time, money, all their energy, health.
They children.
He did.
So let me start by telling you.
They sacrificing their children. Somebody call CPD. Chicago police needs to go there now. They are sacrificing their kids. What kind of shit is this?
You all that I am gainfully fucking employed. I don't need anybody's money. And that fund started with $800 of my own money. I put that in. I talked to Mama myself. She asked me over the last 2 days, including today, to please continue on. Me. Okay? I said, I started with this team. I'm going to continue with this team. I had concerns at that point in time because I realized that somebody was in her ear. I'm the one who went to her and said, look, at some point, we're collecting these funds. We need to sit down and we need to go over what's come in and what's come out. She didn't come to me. I went to her and I told her that.
It just don't add up.
Stop trying to cry, fatty.
It's hurtful.
Stop trying to cry and let us see them titties.
Because you try to help people.
Your titties are too small for you to be that big.
I haven't used $1 in that fund for anything. I bought my own flight. I took care of my own stuff. Anything that needed to be done, we did. Even after she told Jed that she was okay and didn't need anything, I called him last night after I left the protest and went to the bus.
Jed.
And knew that there were people there who needed places to stay. And said, look, we got to do something with these people. Jed opened up his house.
Jed?
Said, bring them over here. That's where they slept last night. That's where they are right now. This shit is hurtful. And I'm not going to be politically correct. Because ultimately, the shit that just went down, that is slander. That's defamation of character. I don't play with shit like that.
Oh, there you go. Oh, now this bitch nigga done pretended to be crying. Stop it.
And I felt that yesterday while I was at the protest. I felt that. I felt that.
Oh, my gross.
Even though mama looked me in my eyes and said, I appreciate you for all that you're doing. There are a lot of funds out there that are
oh my gross.
You all are the only ones who came to me and talked to me about it. The only ones. I'm just completely outdone.
Then she keep posting it on Facebook. Y'all, she got everybody's number. Call. You too grown
talked
for
to
that.
her today. I talked to her daughter.
No.
Today.
Too grown.
No.
Today.
That's why I deleted Facebook in the first place. Drama.
Today.
Too much drama.
At any point in time, anybody wanted to reach out to me, they knew.
And I've been calling
They
and
knew how to
texting her
reach
all day. I didn't even know she was ignoring me because of this.
Who in cahoots with the hotel? I'm the person that told y'all not just that hotel, but every single hotel that they own. Don't rock with them. Don't rock with them. I don't need to be in cahoots with nobody. Ain't never been nobody's sellout.
Period.
But I guarantee you this.
Definitely is a distraction.
Don't ask me for shit else. Nah.
You got it. Black chicks can't do nothing without just cussing. It had to be one.
And
Oh, she coming back.
any of y'all that has some negative shit to say on my live or whatever, I'm blocking y'all. Y'all ignorant ass.
Nobody got
Wow, there it is.
Got me fucked up.
Wow, got her fucked up.
people in
I
here.
don't have to be nice about it.
It's a lot of people in
I'm
here.
tired of being fucking nice.
Listen to her.
Shit.
Please. There's a lot of people in here that's hurt. But what I'm glad about is the videos won't lie. Hey, we still got the
Those are your women.
and
She said the protest is over.
I'm gonna say
And we going to get Ethan next.
we're going to go get him out of jail.
Y'all,
We're gonna go get him out of jail.
I'm not gonna be
So
nice.
listen to me, y'all. Listen, hold on, y'all. It came back on. It came back on, and I just need you to hear this. Just hear this. Just listen to this. I don't really care about the negativity, and this is what I just told them. I almost took my life. Had my gun, my Glock, to my head, and I almost took my life for this very reason. Because every time you show up, you put yourself in danger. You lose a lot. At the end of the day, it's a thankless job. But what I can tell them, and I'm telling y'all, everybody that's feeling pain, is that after I got out of Lakeshore Drive, I was stronger. I am not even shaking.
Or stirring.
And no, I'm not going to stop helping people.
And no, we ain't gonna stop protesting.
I'm not going to stop helping people. And I'm not going to stop loving people, because if suicide didn't stop me, nothing will. I felt the pain after for a family member of mine that lied on me. So somebody else lying on me ain't gonna do nothing. And I don't care what you say with all these negative, evil.
This fool just said
folks.
suicide ain't gonna stop him.
I ain't gotta block you.
But he didn't
I
commit
want you to
suicide.
keep on watching me help. I want you to keep on watching me serve. I want you to keep on watching me build. And I want you to keep on watching me try my best to make the world a better place. Because I'm going to tell you something. I found my voice back and ain't nobody going to take it again.
Yes, right.
Nobody. And everybody that hate me, you know why you hate me? Because you're watching me move. You're watching all of us move. And all these people in here that's hurting, when they get back to the battlefield, they're going to be unbreakable. And so, and they're going to do it with wisdom.
All right, Bruce Willis.
But at the end of the day, let me tell you what happened in the first round. When I got my voice back, I watched God expose all my enemies. I watched God vindicate my name. And so if he did it once, he can do it again. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to say this again for the record.
I'm sorry, bro, but God is like Spider-Man. You only get one.
I watched Mama Teresa very closely, and that's why I'm a little confused. But the people around her is where I saw things that I questioned. Mama Teresa looked me in my eyes and said, I trust you. She asked me to speak up for her, and I told her, no. You speak up for yourself. I'll stand by you and echo it. I made sure I updated people. You can't deny it. And why am I talking about me? Because I know my part. But it wasn't just me. All these people that's here, they gave so much. I said that one time when I was on here. I said it's a lot of unsung heroes. And they standing right here in this kitchen with me. And so, Mama Teresa, I hope you get the answers that you're seeking. I hope justice come for Kenneka. I still hope that justice come for Kenneka. And it's on record. I forgive you. And the money that's in the money that was came in, y'all, it was all electronic. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. What can you say? All the videos are there. So any question for anybody who was given, I will make that available to you. You have to contact me on my page. And it is on Cash App. So what is left, we're trying to figure out what to do moving forward. How to address this moving forward. But I will not be at the funeral.
I won't either.
Niggas fuck up everything. What I tell y'all, niggas ruin everything.
A news story.
They can't even get together for a fucking funeral.
Became my whole life.
They can't get together for a fucking funeral, y'all.
For mayor of my city, and my campaign team staff quit. My mother was not well through the whole ordeal. People tried to slander my name and twist my words. My business went unaddressed. And so, you really think, number one, that people did this to get something out of it? But then again, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When you saw all that stuff that you saw, how do you feel knowing that they never even offered a real thank you? A real thank you was never offered to nobody out here. And I'm rough as hell around the edges. Yeah, I called out that church. They should have been called out. But I'm just talking because it's so much in me.
Just know
I bet.
They can try to bend us, but
They
they
can't
will never
break
break
us.
us.
They can't break
They will never break us.
And let me help you. I'm gonna do this one more time since they got all them cameras on me. I didn't even know half these people that's in my kitchen. I don't even know them, and we all feeling the same pain. I know Tori, I know Sheena. Who else I knew?
Me.
I knew
Me.
I knew John,
You've been knowing me for years.
and I knew I called him Acorn.
That's my last
Now,
name.
let me help y'all out with the last thing that's irrefutable. This whole time, I thank God, there's been a camera on every step of the way.
Review the camera.
There's been microphone every step of the way, and that was been by.
That's her phone.
How dare y'all tell somebody to review the damn? Y'all hear that shit?
I was like, did somebody fart?
How you gonna tell them to review the camera when the reason y'all protesting because y'all don't believe film that you already seen?
And you know what? And like I said, I'm gonna say it again. If we didn't do what we did, this family would have never, ever got this kind of exposure. We exposed it. We brought it to life.
You hear this shit?
When the media forsaked her, all them leaders promised us stuff, and they never showed up. They never showed up. And we was there. We let her go home. We did. You know what? I just got mad as hell. Hold on. I'm saying this. We did all that stuff. And how fucking dare you get on any live and say that you did not know? I get on record and I said it about 6 times. We talked to mom, and I'm doing this with her consent. So if I was up to something, why the hell would I get on live and do it publicly? It's so bogus. Now, John, I'm asking you to come talk to them and tell them what you know, bro. And I'm off this shit. And I'm going to wait. And guess what? Kenneka brought us all together. Right. Let's stay that way.
And let Kenneka keep us together.
And you all still fight for Kenneka because she ain't had nothing to do with this. And something still foul went on. So still fight for
her. Her death ain't about money. Her death ain't about
John, what is you doing?
He recording them, looking at him, looking at him.
Tell him what
so everybody out there, I've been on this since literally the first second. As soon as I could, I came and I heard about this.
Good camera, John.
I was documenting another guy who was shot 31 times, and he looked at his phone and he said, "Damn, I know that girl." And I said, "You know him?" "Yeah." He said, "Man, that's Kenneka. I've known her since 2015, and that was Sunday afternoon, 2:30, whatever that weekend was that she got, 11th or 12th or whatever it was." And I was like, damn, and I just sort of didn't get it away from me. And then Jedidiah, somehow we talked. I've been following him, and I literally have been here every step of the way. I've seen no malfeasance. I've seen everybody with.
You can't use no word like that around Negroes.
I've been documenting as much as I can, talking to everybody. This has been one of the craziest, most intense experiences of love, and honestly, I was shocked that the national media hasn't covered it at all, hardly. Few things here and there, even the Chicago media ignored it. And we had about how many? 1,500 people in the street the other night. I don't know how many, 1,000, 2,000? It
was
1,800 people. And it was just like, how is this not being covered? And so
John looked like he would molest the shit out of some kids.
Sort of ending in this manner, and I think everybody came at it with pure hearts, and that's it.
Where's TLC when you need him? Because John's a creep. Yeah, that's why he hanging around the black folks.
And we want justice for Kenneka, and we want to be able to know what happened, for real what happened.
John's a creep. Yeah, he hanging around them black folks.
So I can learn about it. I've been in the neighborhood for a long time, and it's just like, damn. I honestly.
He went to protest with Negroes, and he brought his camera with him. Yes, he did. You saw him up in the apartment with them fat black bitches, acting like they care.
Do the whole thing, he in there with the damn camera.
I just got my
when I go to bed, he still got that camera on me. That man ain't missed nothing.
And they had so much to say about the cameras. Thank God they were here.
Everybody want to talk about the camera. We got cameras and we got proof. And I had a microphone on me the whole time.
Everybody just
the whole time.
In the jails for hours.
Yeah, we're in the jail.
I'm sorry. Hell no. You know what? You gonna say
John said, I'm out. John just walked off. These niggas I got, I'm out.
I don't want to say nothing. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that everybody that was in this, it deserves an apology. And I would understand if it was medication. I would understand if it was the wrong people in your ears. We all do want justice. We all do love you. But at the end of the day, this was foul. And everybody that was there, no, it's time to tell the truth. It's time to apologize. And we need to know where the hell this came from. And I text that man when he texts me. When he texted me this bull crap, and I said, you mean to tell me after all this stuff that we done and been, and we done sacrificed for your family, after all this stuff I done lost, that if y'all had some suspicion, that y'all wouldn't come and ask us first? The first thing y'all gonna do is go on live like that and say that to the world after you just said you trust us, after you just said that God sent us to be your helper. You ain't called, you ain't text, you ain't said nothing. Nothing. And I put that shit on record. So Mama Teresa and family, show that on fucking live. Show the messages that you called.
Listen to how they just cussed.
Asked us what was going on.
And while we sitting here trying to find out the truth from the hotel, it's like doing the same thing to us. I'm like, how we ain't even got answers from the hotel. Now you trying to say we out here doing it's the same? Come on, man.
And apologize to my mama. You apologize to my mama. My mama called you from her sick bed after she had almost lost her life. Called you from her sick bed, prayed for you, and told you she wanted justice for your child. So you want to
passing out in the streets, you sick in the streets.
Hell no, ain't no way in the world. Anybody that believe that bullshit, they already had some shit in their heart in the first place.
We could have used our
and I'm dead. I got a text message.
Something else.
I said, Mama, I don't know what's going on.
Something else.
Exactly.
Man,
Hello.
Man, I love
Sam.
Man,
It's
a lot of
crazy.
people going through something.
Is anybody else got something to say?
People use your kindness for weakness. What can you say?
You said what?
They use our kindness for weakness. They see we was out there for kindness and we was out there for her, but she took it and sent it and ran with it.
This was Mama Teresa. We didn't get nothing out of this.
We saw. Man, let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you what I got out of this. God moved in a lot of fronts. God exposed some enemies who done some stuff that I know was wrong.
What they say?
She said the hotel said y'all was staying there. How? How? We in the hood. We staying in the
We not
hood.
staying in no damn hotel.
Hold on. I don't know. The hotel. Wait a minute. If she listening to the stuff the hotel is saying, hell no. I'm not going. I'm not even rocking with that. This one I'm not finna listen to no rumors like that. But what I'm gonna tell y'all is this. All I'm gonna say. Cause don't nobody else got nothing else to say, right? Nobody else got nothing to say. Chicago, I love you. And America, sometimes you be tripping, but I love you too.